your hands on your shins. I'm going to show you this from the side actually. Just place your hands on your shins and you're just going to start with some nice spinal movements, arching and curling. So we're going to arch, lift the breastbone up, lift the chin up, and then we're going to curl like a cat, and the chin comes down to the chest. So it's an inhale as we look up and an exhale as we look down. So let's build up a little bit of rhythm. Just inhaling as you lift up, exhaling as you curl back through the nostrils. So it's a fairly brisk rhythm with deep breathing and coordinating the breath with the movement. Two more. Then place the hands on the knees for a little grinding. See, it's like a circle, pelvic circles. So you're kind of going to come to 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9. That's it. So you're going to inhale as you circle forward, exhale as you circle back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. And then reverse. Exhale back, inhale forward in the opposite direction. So some nice gentle spinal movements to get the body going on this fine Sunday morning. Make sure you coordinate the breath with the movement. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. You can do it with your eyes open or your eyes closed, whatever's right for you. And one more. And then just bring your hands to here, okay? So your forefingers are at the front of your shoulders and your thumb is at the back and your elbows are at shoulder height, okay, without hiking your shoulders up. So we're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So if you want to take your focus internally, you can keep your eyes closed. If you're outside, you might want to have a look around you. Again, establish a rhythm with the breath in coordination with the movement. Four more, 3, 2, and back to the center. Now take your right hand, place it on your left knee, take your left arm in the air and side bend, but turn away. So you're looking towards the ceiling, towards the sky, twisting away from your body. Rib cage turning to the left, looking under that left armpit towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Mouth closed, inhaling for a count of 3 and exhaling for a count of 3. Feeling that stretch down from your armpit down to the waist. And then gently release. Switching hands. So left hand onto the right knee, right arm in the air, turn your head to the right and side bend. And look under that right armpit, twisting yours a little more to the right. So you're turning your whole body towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And then gently release, placing the hands behind you, resting on your hands, bringing your legs apart. Yeah. And then just drop your knees to the right, take your left hand and then lift the hips off the mat, stretching, almost a slight back bend, so really push the hips forward, stretch your arm back, almost like a back bend. And then release, place the hands behind you, flip the knees to the opposite side. Stretch and lift, pushing those hips forwards, stretching the arm behind you. And then release. Stretch again, reaching up. We'll see if you can go a little further this time. Into that back bend, into the side bend. Back knee is on the floor. And then gently release. Hands behind you. And again, stretch. Notice if one side feels tighter than the other. And release. Move back again. And this time, prop yourself up. Yes. So now you're on the knee and just square yourself off now. So we come to Parigasana, gate pose. Yeah? So let's stretch away first of all, reaching that arm horizontal. Take a few breaths here and try to breathe into this top rib. Feel that top rib expand. Because the bottom one is compressed. And then lift the arm up. Slide this hand down towards the ankle. And now breathe into this rib, stretching from the armpit right the way down to the waist. Keep pushing the hips forward so you're not sticking your butt out. Hips forward. This arm is nice and long, make sure it's not looking like this. Stretch it up. And now we come to Parivrita Parigasana. So revolved gate pose. Revolve just means with a twist. So this hand is going to come onto the floor. Turn the foot out and you're going to twist and take the opposite hand in the air. You're twisting against yourself. Pulling that hip back. If you're able to, you can go down onto the elbow. Otherwise, you can stay on the hand if you prefer. So hand down or elbow down, whatever works for you. And then gently place that hand back down. Coming onto all fours. So what I want you to do is just, it's like a dog wagging its tail. You're kind of going to go hip hitch, So one side of the waist lengthens and the other side shortens. So just twisting the hips, keeping the pelvis level. Twist and twist. That's it. And then come into cat. Chin down. And release. Chin down. Push through the heel of the hands. And release. Chin down. And release. Now we do a combination. So we go hip hitch, cat, hip hitch the other side, and then cow. Hip hitch, cat, hip hitch the other side, and cow. So you're kind of getting this kind of movement in the spine. It's a combination of that side to side movement and a cat-cow. But it's nice and fluid and juicy. And then release. And then coming back up, kneeling upright. So now you're going to take your opposite leg into Parigasana. So we reach long, first of all, and get this top arm kind of horizontal to the floor. Stretching down again from the armpit down to the waist. And feeling the breath go into that top rib. And then coming up, stretching up. Without twisting, slide the hand down towards the ankle. So now we're going to breathe into this rib. And feel that rib expand laterally out to the side. For a few breaths. And then take this hand and place it on the floor. Turn this foot out and look over your shoulder, and the opposite arm comes in the air. So Parivrtta Parigasana, revolved gate pose, twisting against yourself, holding that stretch. Inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. If you're able to, come down onto your forearm and elbow. Two more breaths. And then release back onto all fours. Again, coming into that kind of juicy cat-cow, side to side hip movement. Try to close your eyes, and again, just let the spine get some kind of rhythm going. Don't aim to get it right. Just allow the spine to move wherever it wants to move to. And then release. Tuck your toes under, come into down dog.